Connected Canadians, connecting older adults with technology, training, and support.
My name is Megan Obey, and pre-COVID, I was working at Chez Lucien as a server, bartender, and hostess. So I was working a bit, but obviously completely out of the restaurant job. Before I heard of Connected Canadians, honestly, I was going a bit stir crazy. That it was really hard for me to not talk to people and have, other than my partner. Connected Canadians seemed like a really good outlet to be able to do that. My level of tech knowledge was not amazing. I mean, I've always used pretty much since first year university, I've used Apple products. So like I have a MacBook and an iPhone, and I'm really good with those, but that was kind of like the extent. 2 weeks of training were like amazing because they were teaching me about PC and Samsung and Android and that kind of thing, which I had like no idea about. And even some Apple stuff that I just didn't know. So that was very helpful. And then working with people and actually, so I've had some like kind of growth, I guess you could say, because I was working in French with people with technology. So it was like a whole mix of things. Some of the things I learned because of Connected Canadians that I probably wouldn't have learned otherwise, definitely TeamViewer and quick support. I'd heard of screen sharing before. I know that like with an old computer, some tech guy ended up taking remote control and so I've done that, but I didn't understand the way that it happened. And to have someone actually like take the time to sit down with me and explain how it happens, how to do it properly. And now I use it with every client. I mean, just using every single application in a more efficient way. No one really taught me. I just taught myself before. So actually having people who are experienced teach me, it was very helpful. Being more confident in helping, on the fly, I've definitely gained way more confidence. Not even just confidence, but just a better understanding of myself and my abilities and a better ability to have patience with myself. Because, working with Connected Canadians, we're helping people and they want our help. And it's such a genuine way to learn. What I really love is that with my clients, I work with such a small group and they're working only with me, right, for the most part. And we kind of have our reoccurring appointments. And it's kind of fun because like we're starting to build more of a relationship outside of it. So, they'll email me once in a while, just updating me on what they've been doing or updating their wish list for things to learn. And it's so cool to see them go from like not understanding how to even read an email to emailing me on their own. There's one woman in particular, actually, she's been going through some health issues and stuff, but we've been working. She wants to do like 2 appointments a week because she really wants to like learn as fast as she can. And she's just so funny. Like any mistake she makes, she just laughs at herself and like she's so easygoing. It's amazing. Just having more patience with myself and more understanding. Like something that I'm learning more and more as I get older is, and like, in different work environments, is just being honest and open with people about how you're feeling and where you're at is such a valuable tool to have, because like most of the time people will be receptive, and understanding, especially when they're in a position where they're learning as well. Before, if they would ask me a question and I wouldn't be able to answer it, I would feel bad and nervous and worked up because I couldn't answer the question. Whereas now I'm like, it's okay. I'm going to ask like my colleagues, if they know the answer. If not, I'm going to do my own research and it'll be fine. So that's like, they have a very calming effect on me, which is awesome. I didn't realize how much I would learn through teaching. So that was a big part for me, is like, it was not just me teaching them, that they were teaching me as well. I guess like as a final note, it's really, I think that as the world is changing to more remote work and more remote forms of communication. I think that like a program like Connected Canadians is not only valuable if you want to learn to become like a teacher of any sort, it's also valuable just to learn the communication styles and skills. And I say that because like, you know, it's hard when you're messaging with someone or emailing, and it's hard to detect tone and to understand all of that, you know? So the more we're doing that and the more we're aware of it and being trained to do it, I think that that's just overall just valuable for your future.